Okay, good afternoon everyone. Welcome for today's press conference. As you'll know, we've got simultaneous translation, so please grab a headset if you need it. Kepa will answer English questions in English and Spanish in Spanish for the Spanish media. Please raise your hand if you'd like to ask a question, and we'll get around as many as we can. We'll start with Musa at the front.
Good afternoon. Tomorrow is pretty much, if your season is going to continue in a meaningful way, you have to produce the performance of your lives to get through tomorrow. Is that how you see it?
Good afternoon. Well, tomorrow obviously is like a big game. It's Champions League quarter-final, Real Madrid. We are playing at home. Obviously it's not going to be easy, but I don't think we need the performance of our life. We need a good performance, obviously. We need to deliver our best and do the right steps. We cannot think or overthink. We have to go step by step. We have to defend well. We have to attack well, and do the great game. I think first step, and obviously it's like a big part of the season. Looking forward and looking where we are is Champions League and it's quarterfinals. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to John.
Hello. Can I just ask you about your own season, your own form this season? It must have been a difficult, challenging campaign with the change of managers and so on, but you've overcome difficult times in the past. How strong mentally do you have to be, and how happy, otherwise have you been with your form this season?
Yeah, I think it's a positive, very positive season for me. Looking personally, I think the last two seasons I had played 15 games per season. Now I am playing more. I am feeling well. I am feeling with confidence, and I am enjoying on the pitch. I think it's the basic. I think it's the most important thing. And obviously the season in general is not the best one, but personally I think I am happy with my season. Thank you.
Gary.
Hello, Kepa.
Hello.
Have you all been practicing penalties, and if so, have you been practicing taking as well as saving?
Well, we didn't think too much in penalties for this game. I think we were focusing in many other areas. I think that we had to think before. Obviously, if we arrive to penalties, obviously we are looking everything and we know everything. And I think we have good takers in this area that they are training during the weeks. Penalties not right or not just today or yesterday. So I think hopefully we can arrive to penalties. This means like we win 2-0, so it's not bad.
Davide.
Hi, Kepa. From a team perspective, this is going to be the fourth game under manager Frank Lampard. What has he changed, and what do you think you need to do to win this game and go to the next round?
Obviously, we need better performance that we had in Bernabeu. We need to control better the counter-attacks. We need spend better the time with ball. We need to create more chances for sure. We need to score goals. And we need be more clinical maybe in both areas. I think it's going to be a key.
Carrie.
Kepa, Matt Law reporting in the Telegraph about Todd Boehly coming in to have a chat with you after the last match. He absolutely wears his heart on the chest, doesn't he? He's very open in his language, but the report is he said the performance has been embarrassing. What's that like to hear, and can you take a lot from him? Is he very open in what he feels? And what do you think Frank Lampard can bring from a big European night like this? Because he has unfinished business, doesn't he, as a manager in this competition?
Obviously, hopefully tomorrow we can involve all the fans, all Stamford Bridge, deliver our best and make this different atmosphere that we need in this game to go through. It's not going to be easy. But as I said before, we have to go step by step, do the right things from the beginning, and push as much as we can. And the other thing, as you say, Todd came to the change room every game, so he had like different chat with us, different games, and I'm not gonna say what he said, but it's normal when he came to the change room.
Gentleman on the right.
Hola, Kepa. Antonio.
I don't know if you can imagine a scenario of a remontada. Chelsea are able to come back tomorrow. I don't know if you've thought about this or not. If Chelsea can still get through, or if everything is a lost cause. It's a very complicated situation, but if you can still arrive to beat them. Well, let's hope. The situation last year in the Bernabeu, we were winning 3-0. It's obviously not easy. It was a dream, and we did it. Obviously, we didn't get through in the end, but that shows that we can do it in this sort of situation. After the first leg last year, it also seemed like a lost cause. Having to come back from the game was not easy, but in the second leg it was tough, but we almost did it. That shows we can do it. We've got to do things properly, step by step, not thinking about trying to win 4-0, just doing things right and being able to stop them. They've got different skills in every part of the pitch. That changed the match.
I watched you make 2 great saves on Saturday against Brighton, and you say yourself that you're feeling very confident. Yet over the time I've seen you play at Chelsea, it always seems to me that you still have to try to convince the fans that you are deserving of the number 1 place. It seems that the relationship has always been a bit uncertain, that maybe they still need to be convinced. Why do you think the fans feel like that, and what can you do to assure them that you are the man that can take this club forward and into the Champions League final?
Well, this is obviously question for a fan, so the fans can have different opinions about different players, about if you like more one player, the other one. What I can do is like deliver my best, work every day, try to perform in the best way, and try to help the team. This is my job. This is what I am doing in the last 5 years, and what I am doing is like try to do my best for Chelsea to win.
How much does Chelsea mean to you?
Well, it's my home for 5 years now. I am very happy to be here. Of course, I am feeling like at home, and I am enjoying this journey that we had in the last few years.
Hola, Kepa, en español.
Lampard said after the first leg that he didn't realise how good Real Madrid were. Does that surprise you? And what did Real Madrid show you on that day that you can work on tomorrow? The squad that Real Madrid has, the whole club, the team, there's not much you can add to that there. It's a club that has a lot of history. In its history, they're the kings of it. I don't know what they can improve or what we can do to be surprised by Real Madrid, but we already know everything about them, about their history, about their team. So what we can do is looking at the first leg and preparing for tomorrow, closing down space. We weren't decisive enough, neither in defence or attack. I think in both boxes we weren't decisive or clinical in their box. That's what will make the difference tomorrow.
spoke earlier about your personal battles since you've come here to keep your place in the team. What were your feelings when the manager effectively dropped you the first time, came back? What was your initial feeling? Did you have a chat with him then? And I just wondered, do you still have your Champions League medal from a couple of years ago, or does that mean nothing to you? And does that make this more special from the fact that you were sat on the bench?
No, I have my medal. I'm in the good place in my home, and obviously I'm very happy to have that. And the other question was like 3 years ago. It's different situation. It's different. Everything is different. Now I am playing. Frank came here again. He's our manager, and he's taking his decision every game. And when he picked me to be in the start 11, I am trying to give my best.
Alex?
Hi. Since Frank Lampard's come back, he's spoken a lot about belief. How is belief in the squad, and do you think you are lacking confidence?
I don't know, lacking confidence. Maybe we are not in our best shape. We are in 11th in the league. It's not a good season for us. This is obvious. And what we have to do is believe until the end, because in these stadiums, things like remontadas can happen before, and we have to believe that will happen tomorrow. We have to deliver, as I said before, our best and try to do the right things. We need big performance, not the performance of our life maybe, but obviously a big performance.
Gentleman on the right.
Hola, Kepa.
You were speaking before about closing down space, stopping counter-attacks. We speak about Vinicius in this sense. And looking at the game Vinicius did last year and the game in the Bernabeu, how do you prepare to come up against a player like Vinicius? He's a player that's in great form. He's an amazing player, and with space, he's unstoppable. Even when we had the ball and we were attacking, we left too much space behind for him. We were almost too worried about him. Then we were on the back foot and chasing many meters behind to catch up with him. Then we had to start from our own goal. We need to push to keep them in their own half. That's something we can work on for tomorrow. He's really, in his current moment, he's amazing, yeah. Talking again about space, do you have a special plan to stop Vinicius? Or is it stopping all the stars like Modric, Benzema, etc.? Obviously we have a plan. We have an idea how to work on it. But as a team, it's a team sport coming up against Madrid. It's not just one player we're coming up against. If you think only about one, then someone else will hurt you. We have to work as a team to stop Vinicius and all the other players.
I just wanted to ask, because there's been so much change in the squad over the past year or so many new players arriving, now it's a very big squad, and sometimes the chemistry on the pitch hasn't seemed amazing. So I just wanted to ask you, how has the group been in terms of building chemistry off the pitch day by day in training? And does it affect things when lots of players know that they're not going to be in the squad?
Well, it's true that we have a lot of players, maybe more than normal usually in the team, but I think it's not question obviously for me. I think what can I say is like the atmosphere in the change room. Obviously, we are not happy where we are, but the atmosphere is good. It's not problem between us. It's not fighting. It's not nothing like this. So we are trying to find a way to win the games. Just that it's true that we had a lot of changes, but we are the first one that we know that, and we won't change the situation.
Thank you.
We'll end it there. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.